cholesterol is like over 300 or something. I'm like, geez, you're a walking fatsicle. And I never even slit your wrist. I just ran out of cooking oil. Okay, it's a joke. He wouldn't do it. No, he just, when you're over 50 and all that, so he just had a colonoscopy too, and you got, all the prep work that you can't eat, and you got to do the laxatives and stuff for 2 days. Well, he was so proud. He goes, look at my stomach is flat. And I said, yeah, I know. I already told you were full of shit. I just went to my doctor too. I went to my gynecologist. Those are fun, right? Yeah, well, I found out that my gynecologist was married to my dentist. Yeah, and they had an office together and everything. It saves me a lot of time. Dentist chair has stirrups. And they go for open wide. Don't just think it'd be minty fresh at both ends. As long as he doesn't drill in the little cavity or all. Anyway, she told me that I had to get a mammogram.
Very important.
Like, you can find him, you can take a picture. That didn't stop her, so I'm standing in front of the mammogram technician, and she looks at me, and she looks at my chart, and she goes, I think there's been some kind of mistake, sir. I said, well, my mustache is better than yours, too. She goes, we don't need this fancy x-ray equipment. Why don't you just lay on your back, and if there's anything sticking up, it probably shouldn't be there. I can't help it, my wonder bra's still wondering. Across your heart bra lied, lift and separate might have never even met. The only miracle is if it stays down when I put my arms in the air. Mine ends up like a necklace. My son came home the other day and he goes, Mom, can I borrow your bra? And I'm like, why, you don't need it, do you? He goes, no, I want to be a pirate and I need an eye patch. Jock strap, he doesn't need that either. I finally figured out why I never developed the other day. I was remembering back. Remember when, we didn't have seatbelts? And you're in the car, and every time your mother would stop, she done pushed mine out the back. I suppose I could get implants, but they're expensive, and they don't have a coupon for that. So I thought, well, at my age, I'll just wait a few years and maybe they have a senior citizen discount. So just my luck, they come pear-shaped and hang down here. So that got me to thinking, if you get implants when you're younger, anybody tell me, I've been asking this all over the country and I can't find an answer. If you get implants when you're younger, do they stay perky when you get older? Anybody? Do they?
No.
No? Well, let's just pretend for the sake of my joke that they do. Actually, I thought, well, if they do stay perky, that'd be really cool because, when you're young and beautiful, you can always find somebody to nuzzle your cleavage, right? Maybe. But when you get old and ugly like me and you can't find anybody to nuzzle your cleavage, if you have perky implants and you get osteoporosis, you can nuzzle your own. Well, I hate getting older, I really do. I know I'm getting old because I woke up last night with this incredible craving for Metamucil. Making love used to make my toes curl and now gives me foot cramps. And when I was younger, I used to lean up against the washing machine during the spin cycle to get a thrill. You did that today, didn't you? And now I don't do that anymore, because now I just take my clothes off and sit in the freezer. All night long it's covers on, covers off, covers on, covers off. And then my poor little dog won't sleep with me anymore. She's tired of me flinging her against the wall. Last night she turned around and looked at me and she goes, bitch. Well, it takes one to know one. Oh, shoot. Anyway, I haven't always been a comedian. I've been a hairdresser. I know. Yeah, are you hearing? No, I am a hairdresser. I've been a hairdresser for a long time, and you know, women think that you can do anything, right? They think you're the hairy godmother or something. Wave your magic. But I had a lady come in the other day, and I'm not going to say she was ugly or anything, but turkey vulture came to mind. She goes, "Do you have any suggestions for me?" And I was like, "Yes, go home." Paper bag with you. But she stayed and she brought me that picture that she cut out of the Victoria's Secret catalog. Come on, you've all done it. She hands it to me and she goes, "Can you make me look like this?" I was like, "Sure." So I pasted it to her face. Except I had to use super glue because it wouldn't stick to her beak. Come in one day and she goes, "Can you make me look like a movie star?" So I made her look like Jack Nicholson. She got really pissed when I put that lipstick on. Oh, and then sometimes you got, women that come in, they got really thin hair, and I feel really bad. There's really nothing I can do about it, but the first thing they always say is, "Make me look like I have a lot of hair." And I was like, "Honey, if I could do that, I could make Hillary not have kinkles anymore." And sometimes you got to deal with some nasty stuff, And I mean, I don't want to gross you out or anything, but I had a woman that came in. She had psoriasis so bad it looked like she had cornflakes growing on the back of her head. And she would have felt right at home at Kellogg's. But anyway, I didn't know what to do, so I gave her a bowl cut. And then I gave her highlights and she had frosted flakes. Client of all is bald men. I love bald men. You're not bald if you took your hair off. Yeah, well, we'll get there. Hang on, Kathie. Anyway, I love bald men. Where else can you earn $10 in 5 minutes legally? And I don't think the hair actually falls out. I think it gets sucked in and it comes out their ears and their nose. And when you give a man a haircut, you gotta shave the back of your neck. Where do you stop? Their collar. They don't teach you that in beauty school. So, and then I got to thinking, why is it some men can grow hair on their butt but not on their head? Don't they spend more time sitting than they do thinking? So I decided I'm going to start a new business. I'm going to call it butt waxing for bald men. Put that strip on there and you rip it off and you paste it on the top of it. Just think about it, because that way they don't have to decide which way their comb over part's on, because the ants are always parts in the middle.